I want to change you from the inside out. And how do I want to do that? Jesus' Spirit, his being, he wants to come and dwell in you. You need to have Jesus in your heart. You need to have his presence transforming the very core and essence of who you are, so that you become like him in your own way. I want to give an illustration to help make this real. You're probably wondering what this stuff is here. I feel like I should have been like Mr. Rogers in another life. But anyways, all my little illustrations. Okay, here's a drill. Now this drill, it makes a lot of sense once it's plugged in and there's power going through it. And, with a drill like this, when it's plugged in, I could bore right through this. I won't, Steve, it's okay. I won't do that. But if it's not plugged in, there's absolutely no point for this drill. There's nothing I can really do with it. Maybe I might be able to bang in a few nails, but that's about it. There's nothing I can do with it. Useless tool. Unless it's plugged in, then very useful. Here's another sort of cool little thing here. This is brought to you from Josh Day, my 9-year-old son. Okay, we're going to turn out the lights so you can see this. This is a cool light. Can you zoom in on this? Can you see this thing? Look at this. No, just kidding. It doesn't hurt at all. Okay, but look at this. Isn't that cool? I have no idea how they do this, but I think it's totally fun. It has no purpose, but anyways, it's a very cool little thing. Okay, we'll leave that on. Okay, here's another one. I've been trying to make this thing work. Let's see if we can make this work. This is a dock here, and let's see if we can get this thing to work. Come on, work with me. There we go. Let's see if this will play. Oh yeah, come on now, everybody. All sites. Come on, everybody in their seats. Come on. Okay. Just had to relive. Oh, now I can't stop it. That's fantastic. All right, there we go. Just reliving one roof there for a second. All right. So this is an illustration a bit of, I think, of who we are. We can use this as an illustration of who we are. Some of us are very practical people. When the power and presence of God, when Jesus comes into our lives, transforms us, we get empowered to do very practical things, very useful things. And we're sort of like those drills. We can go and do, some very tangible things to advance God's kingdom. Now, we may say, well, I'm not, God changing my life. I just do these very practical things. I'm sort of good with my hands, or good at serving and helping out. And it's like, no, that's cool. That's actually how God's wired you. When he empowers you, he transforms you, he's going to use you that way. That's what he's designed you to do. Now, and then there's others of us that are more like, got the gift of gab. And, you might be talking to people, helping them make connections with God. You're more social. You might be a teacher. But you're sort of getting the message out. And you're one of those people who talk. And that's awesome. Again, when you're plugged in, the power comes into you. That's what comes out of you. That's how God wants to use you. Now, there's others of you that are like this light here, and you're not really good at anything. But when God plugs you in, then just like cool, when people connect with you, cool little things happen. It might be an encouragement. It might be just a sense of hospitality or warmth. And you say, well, I'm not really doing anything practical, and I'm not a teacher. I'm sort of behind the scenes. But it doesn't matter. There's something radiating in you that just people haven't encountered. They have like these little touch points. It's just something cool. They like connecting with you. Now you say, well, which matters? Well, everybody has a place. You're indispensable to God's mission. He created you as a unique masterpiece. And when he empowers you, when Jesus' presence comes into you, makes you come alive, when he transforms you, you have a unique mission and role to play. Now you say, okay, if that's how it works, now what is the church? Well, do what the church is. The church is the power bar. This is what the church is. The church is meant to be a place where we get close to each other. We plug in, and because of God's presence working through us, we actually help each other experience this inside-out transformation. Now you say, well, why does God do that? It seems very inefficient. Why doesn't he just give me my presence when I lay at home on Sunday mornings and sleep? That would be a lot more efficient. I have to get in my car, I have to drive, I have to go talk to people. Just empower me while I'm sleeping. Wouldn't that be better? But realize he's a father, right? He wants a family. And so he doesn't just want to go up into the bedroom and talk to each kid on his own. He's like, look, I want to have a family room in my family. I want to have a dinner table in my family. I want us to experience my love together. And sometimes in that transforming work, it's like the power bar. We actually need sort of be close to other people to have that experience.